the development of our music videos we decided to make our music videos linked to our ancillary texts. We wanted to make her look quite rebellious because this was the message that we wanted to put across from the beginning, and we've sort of put this through by putting a parental advisory explicit content in the corner of the front of our digipack, as Mika is like holding a bat, which could suggest like violence, and within the music video there's a lot of lyrics that are quite violent as well. We also, to do costume, we thought that Kalani, in her real music video, which is where we got our inspiration from, she wore black and grey and white. So we wanted to incorporate these colours, which is what we've made Mika wear in our digipack. Also, throughout our music video, we used the colours blue, purple and red, and these created a link between our ancillary text and our music video, and we incorporated these colours quite often. We use these colours in our ancillary text because it brought a craziness to it and an edginess, and the graffiti just linked overall with that. For the front of our digipack, we decided that we would have a long shot of Mika. We typically didn't really want to do close-up shots because this is what most people use in R&B digipack covers, and if it's a female artist they want to like show off their face, make the makeup look flawless and all things like this. So we just thought that we wanted to keep away from that because we've subverted quite a lot from the R&B genre. So we did a long shot so that we're not focusing on like all of the girly things about her.
Within our music video and our ancillary texts, we decided to go against typical conventions of R&B genre, where it's normally a male artist, but we've decided to use a female artist instead. We got this inspiration from Kalani, who is originally the lead artist in her music video, which is where we took the inspiration from, and we decided to be unique. We also didn't want our artists to look sexual or seductive, as this is not how women are typically treated in real life society. We wanted her to be a role model for our young target audience between the ages of 16 and 22. It isn't really something that you want that age group to be looking up to, is a woman half naked being seductive. So we thought we'd give more of a realistic role model for them to look up to. We wanted Mika to be represented as an independent, strong female. We done this by using a baseball bat throughout our ancillary texts and within our music video. It makes her look tough and strong, like she can defend herself. We've formed a connection between our ancillary text and our music video because we have within our ancillary text and our music video, we have our dancer wearing a crop top. We made her look a little bit more seductive by wearing this. The same with Mika as well, as you can see the hoodie cuts off. This then brought an aspect of femininity towards both the dancer and the artist, and it also attracts more of the audience's attention towards the artists themselves. It was only subtle, however, because it does look like it's a full-length jumper, and only her midriff shows, as you can see with Chrissy in this middle picture. So it makes her look more modest rather than having her breast area out and her legs on show. However, it does conform to the typical conventions of how women are portrayed in R&B music videos. There are some changes that we made. Originally, we wanted Mika's clothing to be really seductive, but we decided to go against this, and we thought this was successful as it brings a more unique aspect to the R&B genre. Also, the poses within the ancillary text, we originally wanted Mika with the bat over her shoulder, but we changed this as we found a better pose with her with the bat further up above her head and her hand on her head. Mika felt more comfortable holding this, as this is the sort of pose that you'd expect to see someone sitting, and if they were sitting on the floor, you wouldn't expect them to be laying on the floor with their breast area out or their legs on show. And that meant that these shots came out a lot more professional and a lot more aspirational for the target audience that we have, which meant it was more successful for us.
The development of our ancillary text with the mise-en-scene, the costume, we used a cropped hoodie for Mika, which links to Chrissy in the music video as well. So we created a synergy using that, which made it flow nicely. And we also continued it with the colours that they wore, grey and black, which was consistent with clothes worn in the music video as well, which also created synergy. The location that we used graffiti background for the digipack, which links to the genre as its vibrant colours that create the upbeat party vibe, and it also links back to the music video where we used shots with graffiti in the background. And the lighting that we used for our magazine advert, or the poster, we incorporated purples, blues and pinks, as these colours were also in our music video. They also reflect Harley Quinn's character, so shows Mika has a craziness to her and links to the actual original music video with Kalani. It shows the target audience that they can be who they want and act how they want and not be scared of what people think, because the colours are so different, and it makes them idolise our artist for letting them feel as they can be different as well as with her. Overall, the synergy, we feel as if we have created good synergy because all of our products, we incorporated similar shots, trademarks, colours, costumes, themes, locations, lighting, and like a lot of other stuff throughout all of the 3 products.
This is our front cover of our digipack. We wanted to use bright colours because we thought it would attract an audience. We didn't want to make Mika look too seductive, as we didn't want to go with this stereotype of the genre. We wanted to put gangster in big bold letters, as obviously it is the title of our album. And so we wanted this to be like a memorable thing so that people would remember her. We also did Mika's name at the bottom in bold writing, which sort of is the same font nearly. We also wanted this to stand out because this helps with the marketing of and success of our artist. And we put parental advisory explicit content in the corner because Mika is holding a bat, which could suggest violent behaviour. And within the lyrics, they swear, so we wanted to do that.
This is the spine of our CD cover. We've decided to go with the same font and the same background as used on the front cover to make it consistent throughout the CD cover. We felt that, again, like Izzy said, the white writing on the colourful background makes it stand out, and the graffiti style font also creates synergy between the different other products that we've used, because the whole idea of Mika being the gangster sort of person that she is portraying, and with the song being called Gangster as well. This is our lyrics page for our CD cover. As you can see, we've decided to go for pictures of Chrissy within this lyrics page because we felt that it would foreshadow what is to come within the music video and almost be like a taster. We decided to go with the shots of Chrissy where the blue and purple background is seen. This is then consistent with our font of our lyrics and the colours that we have on the back of our CD cover and our poster. We've decided to go for a sort of typewriter look of font. We've done this because it's bold, it's all in capital letters, sort of shows an aggressive sort of form of font. Also, it's of a lighter colour than the background, but it still goes along with the colours that we wanted to show throughout our digipack.
For the background, we continued the black because when it will be put side by side with the lyrics page, it will have the constant flow. And then for the actual CD itself, we used the same graffiti that we used for the front of the CD, so that we have the consistency again. And we also continued the same like logo sort of thing for Mika's name, the same font, the same colour, and it's nice, it's big, so that it's easy to see against the background of the graffiti with other writing.
This is the back cover of our digipack. We decided that we wanted to put numbers at each side of the songs because this is typical of most digipack covers, back covers. We also wanted to put our logo at the bottom, which is Grunge Records, and we wanted another picture of Mika because she is the artist. We decided to put copyright at the bottom because this is also a typical convention. We did want to incorporate some conventions that were similar to the R&B genre that other people have done, because we've gone against it quite a lot and we didn't want our audience to feel like it isn't anything to do with R&B. And in the bottom right hand corner of our digipack, we put our serial barcode. We made it, we got one in the shape of a gun because we thought this reflected the song and the title like really well, and it just worked well overall with the digipack and our ancillary texts. We decided to have a conceptual / narrative for our music video. This is because it's quite different to other R&B music videos. Our storyline, our conceptual storyline is unique and it's quite metaphorical because the lyrics say that Mika wants a gangster, which is what Kalani came up with, the original artist, and we thought that by taking Mika to film in different locations, it's as if she's going around to try and find her gangster, so the person that she wants to fall in love with. So this makes the audience feel as if they're on a journey with her, trying to find the perfect man. And this isn't made abundantly clear, it is metaphorical, but we thought that it gives a unique element to it. And this challenges the typical R&B conventions, as they are usually not a conceptual narrative, it's mostly performance. However, because of this, we did decide to include a performance with another girl called Chrissy that we have within the music video who dances for us, which we thought brings like the party element, which is quite seen in R&B a lot. Such as The Weeknd is filmed in a nightclub, and there's like girls dancing and stuff like that, so we thought we would bring that element into it. We focused mainly on filming in different locations to conform to this convention, as this made our conceptual convention clearer to the audience because it shows her searching. When thinking about colours with the development of our music video and linking it to our ancillary text, we wanted to create an edgy effect. So her colours in relation to her costumes consisted of black, white and grey in terms of mise-en-scene, which we did throughout the ancillary text as well, because these are the colours that Mika is wearing. The song is quite dark and promiscuous, so we thought that we would match Mika's clothing with this. It gave the message that she's also quite rebellious, hence why she needs a gangster. These colours will form a connection with our target audience, as during their adolescent years they're more than likely to wear these colours as they're like figuring themselves out, and black's just the easiest colour to go for. Hence. And these are quite fashionable as well, so it links to like a modern day representation of R&B rather than like old R&B artists.